Hello, Taurus placements. Welcome to Soul Healing with Holly. This will be your tarot and crystal guidance forecast for July 2023. Don't worry if you see this at any other time. The messages are meant to reach you when you need to hear them. This will be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. As usual, because this is a general message, please take only what resonates. And if this doesn't resonate, you may want to check your other placement videos. All right, Taurus, we're going to start by getting some overall themes or messages from our Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. We'll follow that up with clarification from tarot, add some positive affirmations, and finally, we will choose a crystal from the bowl of crystals to represent an area of focus or an area of healing. All right, Taurus placements, let's get started with your first messages. What do Taurus placements need to focus on for the month of July 2023? What are the overall themes, messages, or guidance for Taurus placements? All right, Taurus. So the first card that fell out for you is Beginnings, which is exactly the same card that Aries started with in exactly the same location. So you may be dealing with an Aries. There might be a new beginning with an Aries sign, or you might have Aries in your chart, but beginnings, new beginnings, are going to be an important part of the month of July for you. And as I said for Aries as well, I don't know if this is something that you wanted or something that you might be feeling like you're forced to take, but just stepping through this doorway, you can see that this is a brand new opportunity for something amazing. There is that sense of abundance on the other side of this threshold. So don't be afraid of new beginnings. There we go. We have change. And so this card always gives me Tower card energy because this change feels sudden and shocking and scary. And I feel like for you, that might be what you're going through. Like you didn't want this new beginning or this new opportunity. You were trying to hold on to something that was no longer serving you. So the universe stepped in to make this change because it was something that is meant for you. It is something that is in your best interest. This is something that's divinely guided, something that should have probably changed a long time ago. So don't be afraid of this change. There is no growth without change. And then we have nourishment. This card gives me a sense of abundance, but it's also nourishment is about nourishing your body. You might be starting a new exercise program. You might be starting to eat healthier. You might be, drinking more water, but also nourishing your soul, doing those things that you love, nourishing your mind. I just feel like you are really focused on taking care of yourself right now. And maybe this is a new beginning of taking care of yourself based on something that has suddenly changed in your life. Maybe you had some sort of a wake up call. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements for the month of July 2023. Taurus, if you like this reading, if it resonates with you, please hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. And if you are interested, I do offer personal readings on my website at soulhealingwithholly.com, or you can find it in the link below. I do offer readings as low as $25 if you are interested. And also, my next tarot course will be starting in August. So check my website for that information. It is a 6-hour course for beginners. All right, we have Justice, Nine of Swords, Five of Cups, it's interesting too because Aries received this exact card here and this exact card here. And then we have the King of Wands. And overall is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is about taking action, following your thinking. You know, knights are the ones that take action on making things happen. And this Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck, the one that has no fear in moving forward. So this might be telling you it's time to move on. It's time to move forward. But with that Justice card starting as well, I feel like this new beginning, you know, that this coming under that beginnings card is something that's going to be fair and balanced for you. It might be that somebody else is receiving their karma, and in some way you got caught up in this. Because this change card seems so sudden and shocking, I feel like whatever it was that happened that brought this new beginning or this change in your life was meant for you. It is in your favor. It's to make things fair and balanced in your life. So if you are still holding on to the past, I feel like this is your reminder that it's definitely time to move forward and things are going to balance out in your life. I feel like you don't see that happening right now, but it will happen. The Nine of Swords tells me that you have so much anxiety when it comes to maybe the changes that are happening in your life. The Nine of Swords is sleepless nights, it's those thoughts that you can't get out of your head. But often the Nine of Swords depicts somebody that is sitting up in bed at night, which tells me that they probably had a nightmare. And it tells me that the fears that you have, those things, those thoughts that you can't get out of your mind, that anxiety, are probably things that you don't even need to worry about. They're probably things that aren't even going to happen. So we need to find a way to get a hold of this anxiety to see things more clearly. Because not only do you have this anxiety, you also have sadness. So, whatever this change is that is happening in your life right now, Taurus, it's bringing you anxiety and sadness. The Five of Cups is, you know, despair, depression. It is this overwhelming sense of loss kind of feeling. But I always say you can choose. It's important for you to feel this. So, the new beginnings, and this is also something that I said to Aries as well, those new beginnings, they might come in after you've had to let something go. And there's a sense of remorse and sadness in having to let whatever that is go from the past. But there are things better coming in. So this card is about focusing on the losses. And instead of doing that, remind yourself of the new opportunities that are coming in with it. You still have these two lit candles here. So instead of focusing on the losses, focus on what you still have. I also say about the Five of Cups, it's okay to feel this. I feel like it's important to feel this, but don't unpack your bags and stay here. You can visit, but don't unpack your bags and stay here. You need to move on from this. Don't keep yourself stuck in the sadness of whatever you've lost from the past, because this change brought about some new beginning that will be very good for you if you allow it to happen. Because we have this King of Wands here. And the King of Wands is this very confident, powerful energy. Somebody that is very much goes after what they want, follows their passion. That is King of Wands energy. So I feel like they're telling you this is a new opportunity for you to follow your passions. And definitely there's a message here with the King of Wands and the Knight of Swords to take action on something. Don't just sit there and be sad about it. There's something else that you can be doing, something to help you move forward, something to help you. I'm seeing this little sprout right here, something to help you grow and move forward. So, if there is something that you have always wanted to do, I feel like you now have the opportunity to do that. So, follow your passions. Don't let, sadness of whatever you lost from the past or this change hold you back. Don't let anxiety hold you back. This is happening to balance things out in your life, whatever this is. Relate this however it makes sense to you, Taurus. All right, let's get your positive affirmations, Taurus. My past does not control my life. See, this is about moving forward and maybe moving forward rapidly with that Knight of Swords. Those new beginnings are opportunities for you to release this past. And that is very similar again to the Aries reading. So, your past does not control your life unless you stay stuck in it with that Nine of Swords or that Five of Cups energy. So don't allow your past to control you. I am beautiful inside and out. Maybe you need to be reminded of this. Maybe this has to do with a relationship. There's nothing about this that screams relationship, but maybe it was somebody in the relationship that made you not feel beautiful. And this King of Wands has confidence and is very attractive to other people. So keep that in mind as well. You may not be feeling it, but other people might see it. I am grateful for everything in my life. So it's that reminder of, not being focused on what you've lost, but reminding yourself what you still have. I always say what you think about, you bring about in your life. So the more focused you are on the things that you don't have, then that's what you're going to see in your life is everything that you don't have. If you can be grateful for even the smallest things in your day-to-day life, like I often say, a cup of coffee in the morning, thinking about how grateful you are for that cup of coffee, anything that you can be grateful for, because you will bring in more things to be grateful for, or you will at least notice all of the things in your life to be grateful for. All right, let's get your crystal. All right, and we have orange calcite for you. Orange calcite is a stone that helps to heal emotional wounds. And I do feel like maybe that is something that you have been going through. I feel like this sudden change was maybe something that just happened to you or has happened recently, and there are still some emotional wounds that you are working through. It's also a very energizing stone, and it deals with the lower chakras, which is your sense of safety and security and belonging. And with the sacral chakra, it's about your relationships as well. So I feel like it's telling you, if there was some sort of relationship that ended, don't have no fear. There's going to be another relationship there if you want it. But I feel like you need to put yourself in control. All right, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed your monthly reading. If you did, please hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification bell so you can be notified of your next reading.